He opened for Bonnie Raitt. He's opened for Robin Williams. He opened for Stephen Wright for 3 years on the road. He's opened for Bill Cosby, doing approximately 300 gigs a year. He's been hailed as one of the few all-time greats and undisputed geniuses amongst singer-songwriters.
I wrote that.
He did. I took it from his website. I don't believe it. It is? Okay. Is it FI? Is it FI magazine? FI. It's FI. See, I don't know these things. It's FI magazine. I don't know what FI. I don't know what FI magazine is. FI magazine, important, I guess, listed his Freelance Human Being as one of the finest recordings of 1998 and one of the top 200 recordings of all time. He's scored Emmy and Cable Ace award-winning specials. He's writing a musical entitled Straight from the Heart. And he has collaborated with Peter Tork. Everything kind of works around here. So, his collaboration with Cliff Eberhardt, who's an old friend of mine that I used to book on Bleecker Street a million years ago. They're just checking behind me. It's like my son is here. They talk over me. Anyway, his collaboration with Cliff Eberhardt, All Wood End Doors. They just talk back to me. So it's like being in my living room. You feel like that, right? Okay. It's a little chillier here. It's been in heavy rotation on my car's CD for about a year. Anyway, I would like you to please welcome the annoyingly prolific, poetic, and purdy James Lee Stanley.
My dad, Chad Watson. I can't cry anymore. I can't cry anymore. I can't cry anymore. I'm all out of tears. What the people say and the people do, there's a major difference when you look between the two. Yes, I trusted you, got hung out to dry, because to you the truth just an undisputed lie. And I can't cry anymore. Have some more guitar than mine. Cry anymore. I can't cry anymore. I'm all out of tears. Well, the kindest thing that you could have done was to cut me loose before we had begun. But you used my love like it was a safety net, just a place in case. That's as cold as you can get. And I can't cry anymore. I can't cry anymore. I can't cry anymore. All out of tears. Take it from the first. Watson. Well, the kindest thing that you could have done was to cut me loose before we had begun. But you used my love like it was a safety net, just a place in case. That's as cold as you can get. And I can't cry anymore. I can't cry anymore. I can't cry anymore. All out of tears. Get a little feedback right around there. Thank you. That was my Jimi Hendrix impression. Outside of Vicki and Peggy, I don't think I've played for any ever before in my life, so I wanted to make sure that you knew if you ever see me perform again anywhere, you're welcome to videotape or audio tape or iPhone or record it in any fashion you wish. I'm happy for it to happen. Just want you to know that. As a matter of fact, you can make copies of my shows, and you can disseminate them amongst your friends. I don't care, okay? Happy to have it happen. As a matter of fact, you can make copies of my shows and you can sell them to your friends. And you can keep the money, I don't care. Okay, there you go. I do have one small request though. Should you begin to make, serious money selling copies of my shows, can you please contact Beechwood Recordings in Los Angeles, California, and tell them how you did it. Because they don't know. I got with that label, I feel like I'm part of the witness protection program. I used to live in Monterey. I went to the Defense Language Institute. I was a Chinese linguist student up there. And then I ended up spending a couple of years here living in the Highlands while I was in the Air Force. And I attended bar down on Cannery Row and came to love this area so very much. It's a dream of a place to live or even to be. And I just wrote a brand new song. I mean, I realize they're all brand new to you, but this one's actually brand new to me. It's a song that takes place here in Monterey. Happened about 50 years ago. No, 40 years ago. A while ago. Okay, this morning. There used to be a place called the Red Pony, named after the Steinbeck novel. A bar that I frequented when I was trying to teach my kidneys a lesson. And my liver. So. We were in a red pony on the coast of Monterey, sipping margaritas as the sunset kissed the bay. We laughed at karaoke, we toasted one another. Seemed as though no time had passed until we heard last call. Let's go. Let's go. Let's dance. In that cool and empty hour, we were shadows in the night. The waves were whispering to us. The moon hung low and bright. The sand was shining silver. As fools we raced that moon. Till breathless then and laughing, we fell behind the moon. Let's go. Let's change. Let's go. Let's dance. We were so young. We were so young. We were so young. salty kisses on our lips, and Jose Cuervo's grin. We melted into darkness, the joy of skin on skin. And when your heart beat time with mine, we lingered face to face and found inside each other love's secret hiding place. Let's go. Let's change. Let's go. Let's kiss. Let's go. Let's dance. Let's go. Thank you very much. I'm from Los Angeles, where over the past week it was 110 degrees. I'm telling you, my little nipples are like rocks. I'm up here. I can't make a fist. I just moved and they rattled in my shirt like castanets. You know, this is... Sure, I want to be up front with you all. So the first song was called I Can't Cry Anymore. I wrote that sort of inspired by my second wife. She was a good person, I suspect. You know, if she hadn't worn the bangs, I would have seen the 666 on her forehead, and I would have known what I was getting into. But as it was, it took a couple of years and a house. But hey, I got a song out of it, so I shouldn't complain. Here's a tune that was inspired by Elvis Presley's favorite barbecue, the Rendezvous in Memphis, Tennessee. Ready for that? And if you want to dance, I'll be stunned. That's right, I'm going back to Memphis, going back for good. Going back to Memphis, always knew I'm hey, I'm going back to Memphis, going back for good, going back to Memphis, like I always knew I would. Woke up this evening, a leaking in my bones, rough enough in good time, living on your own. New York or Frisco, yeah, I had my money. Tell everybody I'm Memphis bound. Going back to Memphis, where it all began. Rendezvous for barbecue, I know you understand. Play guitar on Beale Street, I'm gonna make my way. And you can tell everybody I'm back to stay. That's right, I'm going back to Memphis, going back for good, going back to Memphis. I always knew I would. Can you guys sing that? Going back to Memphis, going back for good, going back to Memphis. Like I always knew I would. Going back to Memphis, back where I belong. I miss the Mississippi, I've been away too long. I wanna see my mama and all of my kin, and you can tell everybody I'm back again. way too long. That was I left a girl in trouble, though she had my heart. I'm gonna find that woman that I left behind. I'm gonna find that woman, get it right this time. That's right, I'm going back to Memphis, going back for good. That's right, I'm going back to Memphis, going back for good, going back to Memphis, like I always do. That's right, I'm going back to Memphis, going back for good, going back to Memphis, like I always do I would. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that song. I love playing that tune. I didn't actually write it until I went to Memphis and went to the Rendezvous. It's amazing because the place seats about 700, and you walk in and they seat you in 30 seconds, even though there's, you know. And then you go to order and the guy brings you your order, and he tells you this is probably what you wanted anyhow. And it always is. It's a good place. Elvis used to fly that stuff out from Memphis to Beverly Hills for he and his crew. Dry bar. Oh, sure. This is a tune inspired by my third wife, my favorite of the bunch, actually. The one I'm actually still married to. I'm very fond of her. She came home from work. She works about 30 miles away down 101, so the traffic, as you know, sucks in Los Angeles. She came back and she was crazed. She'd been driving for 2.5 hours just trying to come 30 miles. And she was, I can't stand it, I can't stand it. In the meantime, I had been in the studio and I was working on this chord progression I really liked, you know. And she said, I can't stand it, let's get out of here. We have to get out of here, I can't take it. And I said, did you say, let's get out of here? And she said, yes, we have to get. And I said, you know, it's a really good idea for a song. You think you can hold on to your angst while I... So this is a tune she actually never got to hear before she left. It's called Let's Get Out of Here. Let's get out of here. You and me, let's disappear. It would be so fine to leave it all behind. Let's just get out of here. We'll make a getaway. Why should we wait another day? Yes, the time is right. I say we go tonight. Let's just get out of here. Find some exotic location, someplace with an ocean view. No one around for miles and miles. A world of me and you. gotta make. We'll take a car, take a train, or take a plane. Let's just get out of here. Take a car, take a train, take a boat or take a plane. Let's just get out of here. A car, take a train, take a boat or take a plane. Let's just get out of here. Thank you very much. This is a tune inspired by my third wife, my favorite of the bunch, actually. the one I am actually still married to. I'm very fond of her. She came home from work. She works about 30 miles away down 101, so the traffic, as you know, sucks in Los Angeles. It's called Let's Get Out of Here. Let's get out of here. You and me, let's disappear. It would be so fine to leave it all behind. Let's just get out of here. We'll make a getaway. Why should we wait another day? Yes, the time is right. I see we go tonight. Let's just get out of here. Find some exotic location, someplace with an ocean view. No one around for miles and miles. A world of me and you. Let's take that break. Yeah, that's the move we gotta make. We'll take a car, take a train, a boat or take a plane. Let's just get out of here. Take a car, take a train, take a boat or take a plane. Let's just get out of here. A car, take a train, take a boat or take a plane. Let's just get out of here. Thank you very much. That's Chad Watson on bass, one of the finest musicians on the planet. I'm James Stanley, and I want to thank Vicki for letting me come here. I want to do one more song for you all, and then I've got to jump in the car and drive 117 miles to Fremont, California for a 7 p.m. show. I didn't even know that people that old had shows. So 7 p.m. I've got to do a show. I'm going to be finished by 9, you know. 9's when I usually get started. And I was singing today at noon in Sand City, a cultural hub you may be aware of at the coast. So I do actually. I am on the web, jamesleestanley.com. You can find me there, and I'm easily reached. Everything that I've ever written or recorded is on every single download site there is. And I did bring CDs, but I haven't got time to sell them to you. Sorry. So
This last tune, our Encore, is a song. When I was 14, I moved from Pennsylvania to Virginia. I was, at the time, 4'11", and I was entering high school, so it was a new school. I was a Yankee, and I was a dwarf. So the jocks at that high school used to treat me more like a shuttlecock in a badminton game than an actual human, you know. I just got bounced around the halls and had my books knocked out from under my arms and just made my 9th grade experience sincerely unpleasant. And I'm not a chicken shit, but I was determined to survive high school, and so I kept as low a profile as I possibly could. I just didn't get involved in anything in an effort to live. And on this one occasion, about 6 weeks into my first semester of high school, I was on the bus. I was up under the seat where they put me, and there was a girl, Patty Petty. She had somewhat of a reputation, somewhat precocious young girl, you know. The jocks all referred to her in baseball terms, you know, first base, second base, like that. I myself never made the team, so I can't attest to the veracity of the comments, but that was the thrust, if you will, of the conversation. In any event, on this occasion, I'm up there under the seat, and Patty's in the back, and these jocks are around her, and they began to taunt her and to torment her, and actually actually grope her a little bit. And she became frightened, and she looked around for someone to help her, and she looked directly at me, and I looked away, to my utter shame. And I thought that I'd forgotten that incident. But it's interesting how, no matter how many triumphs you have in your life, it's those times that you don't do what you know is right, and you don't do it and you know you're not doing what you know is right, that never go away. And no matter how much you have triumphs later or whatever, those things resonate in the back of your heart and your mind, and they never, ever leave. They just echo and echo. And I was writing a song inspired by George Bush, the appointed president, you may recall. I don't know about you, but I found him enormously inspirational. I felt that he gave new meaning to the word integrity. And I was writing a song about that, and Patty Petty popped up in it. I was stunned. So this is for all of us, but especially for Patty. Patty in the back of the bus, a bunch of fools hanging around, laying her out, feeling her up, finally putting her down. I remember being sick to my stomach. Stop it! I wanted to shout. I remember her panic, her face, her fear. She was trying to tough it out. You're either on the bus or off that bus. You're either on that bus or you're off that bus. Either on the bus or off that bus. On the bus, off that bus. Somehow through the crowd their eyes like mine, but tell me what could I do? One little boy against wannabe men, I just turned away, wouldn't you? So I held my tongue and I walked away. Had to get it out of my sight. Shame, my fear got the best of me. I didn't do what I knew was right. You're either on the bus or off that bus. You're either on that bus or you're off that bus. You're either on the bus or off that bus. On the bus, off that bus. Now 40 years later I still see her eyes, I still hear a silent plea. Are you gonna just stand there while you walk away? The answer came back to me, yes it did. On that bus, you make a choice. On that bus, you raise your voice. On that bus, on that bus. Now another in trouble is holding a torch that used to shine bright and clear. It stood for what's decent, stood for what's right. But wannabe men still rule with fear, and I can't hold my tongue and I can't turn away. can't pretend things are just fine. Last time feeling got the best of me, but this time I draw the line. And I won't go it down, and I won't turn away, and I won't pretend things are alright. Last time feeling got the best of me, but this time I stand and fight, gonna hang on the bus, off that bus. You're either on that bus or you're off that bus. You're either on the bus or off that bus. On that bus, off that bus. Hey, 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 yeah, on that bus. Oh, no, 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 get off that bus. You're either on the bus or off that bus. On that bus, off that bus. Thank you all for having me. I hope you come see me play some other time. And Lloyd, you were wonderfI never heard you play live before. It was joy and a thrill. Thank you very much.
Hey, James.